morning, 7:15 on your Monday morning. Thanks for starting your day with us here on Breakfast Television. Lauren Wiebe from It's Love joining us now with untraditional wedding ideas, how to add a little more personality into it and really make it your own.
Right, we're talking about unique ideas and really encouraging brides to come up with something that feels a little bit more personal for their wedding with, wedding blogs and magazines and Pinterest. It's really easy to find great ideas, but it also means that tons more people are finding the same ideas. So we're really encouraging people to kind of dig into their own personalities and what makes them unique as a couple and come up with some really great ideas that really will make your wedding feel like you.
So in this month's issue of It's Love, you put the highlight on a brunch wedding.
Yes, we had a really fun photo shoot that we put together for the cover feature, and we wanted to focus on the brunch and everything that goes along with it. So we went out to Bridges Golf Course. They did an amazing job on the food, but we just wanted to bring in some of those little bit more interesting ideas to show off to brides. So here we've got, platters of waffles and pancakes and all the berries everywhere. So it was really delicious and a little bit more unique. You could do this as your evening dinner, or you could also have a morning ceremony and brunch right after. So there's a few different ways you could spin it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what are some of the key points when you're planning something that's a little unconventional?
A little bit more unique. There's kind of some three main ideas that we would recommend to brides to kind of go through. So the first one is personality. So dig into the things that make the two of you unique and make you a couple, so that when a guest walks in, they can think, oh, this is Lauren's wedding. This feels like Lauren. So some of those things, maybe if your culture is really important to you, maybe hire somebody from Folklorama to come in and perform in the evening. Or, maybe if you really love dancing, have your reception at a nightclub instead of the traditional ballroom. So some things that feel a little bit more like you.
Because there is really no kind of set pattern that you should be following these days.
There really isn't, and a lot of people will get into those ruts, and some people love those ruts, so that is perfect. But for some people, want to do something a little bit different.
Another point you had was visual interest.
Yes, so making sure that, not necessarily that you're staging it like you'd stage a home, but that when your guests walk in, they're going to be able to see how you tied everything together and get it, especially for some of those maybe themes or ideas that are a little bit less obvious. Figuring out a way to tie it all together can be a really great bonus.
And that would come down to the organizing, make sure everything is the same fit.
Exactly, like our brunch table there. It looked beautiful. It didn't look like it was not fitting in. It looked right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the last one you kind of mentioned there, but atmosphere.
Exactly. So atmosphere is a big thing because you want your guests to enjoy themselves. They want to have a great time, but it also needs to feel right. So for example, this brunch wedding that we did, it's a little bit more of a casual feel than a traditional ballroom wedding. So in that case, you're going to want to maybe change up the music, change up the color, so maybe it's not so flashy, or maybe it's not so elegant. So there are some little things that you can change to make it feel appropriate.
Very simple ways of adding your own personality into it and really making it your own, because every couple is different.
Exactly.
So highlight you in the process. Well, you can find It's Love in various locations around the city. We have a link on breakfasttelevision.ca. And of course, in this month, you can find all about planning a brunch wedding. Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you.
Taking a quick break here on BT. Stay with us.
Everyone watched the wedding. Two people in love. Two people whose blessing comes from higher up.
This program is brought to you in part by Kisei. Furniture, inspiration, design. Kisei, creating possibilities.